In this chapter, Jagan's transformation into a state of non-existence within his own home reaches its peak. Following his decision to eventually renounce his worldly life, he adopts an extreme form of Gandhian non-cooperation. He stops talking to Molly and Grace entirely, treating them as if they are invisible. He no longer eats the food Grace prepares, fearing moral pollution, and instead begins cooking his own simple meals over a small fire, just as he did during his days in the independence movement. This silent protest is Jagan's way of reclaiming his personal purity, while still living under the same roof as the sinful couple. Molly, growing increasingly desperate as his American investors press him for progress, corners Jagan for a final decision on the story-writing machine settlement. He expects Jagan to sign over the 200,000 rupees immediately. However, Jagan surprises Molly with a calm, immovable refusal. He tells Molly that if he wants to be a businessman, he should earn the money himself or take over the sweet shop and run it as a proper trade. Jagan's newfound spiritual strength from the Grove allows him to stand his ground against Molly's aggression, effectively killing Molly's dream of a mechanized literary empire. For the first time in the novel, the power dynamic shifts completely. Molly, who has always used Jagan's maternal affection and guilt to get his way, finds that his father is no longer susceptible to emotional blackmail. Molly becomes furious, accusing Jagan of being backward and an obstacle to progress. Jagan listens to these insults with a detached smile, further infuriating Molly. The Americanized son is left powerless against a father who has decided that he no longer cares about money, status, or even his son's approval. The chapter ends with Jagan making the final mental and physical preparations for his departure. He begins sorting through his few earthly possessions, deciding what to take to the sculptor's grove and what to leave behind. He views the sweet shop and the ancestral house not as achievements, but as shackles that he is about to break. Jagan feels a sense of immense lightness. By refusing Molly the money, he has also freed himself from the burden of the free cash that had haunted his conscience for years. He is now ready to step out of Malgudi and into his new life of contemplation.